know I do this for the passion. Fuck whoever asking. You know the shit is everlasting. I ain't the one that's for the gas.
I'm not going down there next weekend because we almost could have died.
What?
Nigga. So we pull up to this nigga Tim crib. This nigga car outside. Garage open. We walk into his car unlocked. So we think he in the house. So we go through the garage door.
Right.
And you know, I'm walking there and say, nice place, nigga. And we walking through this motherfucker.
We coming for you, nigga.
We don't hear nothing, bro.
You about to rob this nigga.
Bro, we don't hear nothing. We call this nigga name twice, 2-3 times. This nigga Wayne like, okay. So he just go into the backyard. I'm like, oh, this nigga Wayne. I was like, bro, I don't think nobody here. He was like, I'm sure that nigga here. This nigga's in the backyard. I'm sitting there. I'm like, this is a nice backyard. This nigga Tim calls us. He does not look like he's in the house. I'm like, Tim, where you at? He was like, oh, I went to BJ's to pick up the TV. I'm like, nigga, we in your house, bro. Who here? He was like, oh, Taylor in there asleep. I'm like, oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Gotta get the fuck out of here. This nigga Wayne was like, we be all right. I'm like, no, nigga. I was like, Taylor gonna fucking kill us, dude. I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought you had it. It's over there.
I'm like, man, what the fuck, dude? So we trying to get out of the fucking backyard. The fucking gate won't open. I'm like, man, hey, Wayne, we need to get the fuck out of this woman's backyard. Tim was like, that's my backyard. I'm like, this is Taylor's backyard, nigga.
So you left the house. It's her yard.
I'm like, man, she allowed me to come out here and shoot us, man. What the fuck? This nigga Wayne hopped the fence, opened up the fence. He was like, come on, you fucking crybaby. I'm like, I'm a fucking crybaby, nigga. Shit, she came home one day and didn't even know we was there in the apartment, nigga. Imagine us walking into her newly bought house. Shoot us from the bed. But
I ain't getting shot.
Oh man.
Well, you easy to carry. I'm gonna carry you in the side like a fucking like a messenger bag.
But shit, if y'all go next weekend, I'll go for sure.
We rolling?
Rolling.
Yeah, that's gonna be our intro. That story.
Oh, that's nice. And we're back to episode 27 of the Sweet Remedy Podcast. I'm your gracious host, Norb.
It's your guy, Nate.
The lovely tech guy, Weezer.
Weezy.
What up?
And it's been a good week, motherfuckers. I just want to start off with this. Your boy got the promotion. I did. I got it. I'm a corporate man.
Norb.
It is strictly like sorry to bother you. It is like that. I put on my white voice and everything.
Have your white collar voice on and shit.
Nigga. But yeah, brand new position just created at the company, and I got the position, guys. Only a year into the company. It's a great opportunity. It's a great confidence boost, and I'm ready to really show the company that I'm committed for the long run. But besides that, how was you guys this week?
It started off shitty. I didn't get the position I wanted. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
It's cool. I'm about to. I apply for another one, so hopefully I get that one. And I'm out my department.
Oh,
cause they gave this other dude lead, and I was trying to get the lead position. So yeah.
Why they give him lead? You don't know. He was there longer. Oh, he's wide. He's wide. It'd be like that, bro.
But he a cool dude though. I ain't gonna just knock him like that. But I do know way more than he does in our department and shit. But it's mainly because of that. So yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm about to try to move the shipping and receiving.
Oh, are you?
Hell yeah.
You gonna be on a different shift?
I'll still be on the same shift.
You had the same off days and shit? Probably not.
I'm gonna tell them I want the same off day. They're not about to change my shit. That's only if I get it though. They're talking about they gonna bring outside candidates in and shit too.
Wow.
So yeah,
They basically said niggas sit down and shut up.
pretty much. So
Trying
if I don't get that position, I might bounce.
Understandable. You been here what, a year now?
In September it'll be a year.
All right. So just wait until September to start really applying. But in the meantime, treat this job like you ain't got no other option.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that shit. What you know? You gotta stay over there, okay?
How's your week going? What was going, Nate? Wayne.
Mine was cool. It was a long week. It's been I've been having like some bad weeks, but honestly, like lately, I just feel like I've been getting back to being myself. So I'm starting to feel a little better.
Smooth.
Good. Honestly, I know somebody that's having a bad week, about to have a bad summer, probably gonna have a bad season next year as well, and that's the Houston Rockets. Last night they lost to the Warriors. The Warriors won the series 4-2 without KD.
Yeah.
Stephen Curry was held scoreless in the first half and came back with a 33-point performance, 23 of them in the fourth quarter, to beat the Rockets. Quite frankly, I said this at the beginning of the game. As a matter of fact, when we was downstairs in Tim's room,
You said they was gonna lose?
Yeah, I said the Rockets was about to lose.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I did too.
Steph was sitting on the bench with 4 fouls, and they were up 6
in the first half.
The Warriors were up 6. No, at the beginning of the third quarter, Steph committed his 4th foul. They had to sit him down. They were still up 6 points. Steph had no points.
That nigga came in on some my player shit.
Literally.
That's what I'll be doing when I get like 4 or 5.
Bruh, man. And he scored 23 points in the fourth quarter. He destroyed them.
Bruh.
But man, honestly, man, none of his, like, he was getting to the cup, but most of his shots weren't even good shots. But we just know Steph Curry is like a bad shot maker. Man, he was pulling up in people's faces, bro. He wasn't getting no real open shots.
No, he was just throwing that bitch up there.
Basically.
That bitch was going down. The basketball guy said, here you go.
They making difficult shots.
His difficult shot is definitely on Hall of Fame. Definitely Hall of Fame. But quite frankly, what I was getting ready to say about the Rockets is, quite frankly, y'all gave all this money to Chris Paul. Y'all basically Clint Capella held out for all of preseason, all of training camp, and then the first 10 games of the season, y'all overpaid his ass, only for y'all to have a mediocre season, end up in the fourth spot, and then lose to the Warriors without KD in the last game and a half.
Is that a shocker, though?
No.
It wasn't a shocker. I knew they was gonna lose. Once I saw how they was playing in game 4, bruh. And they won game 4.
They were scared.
Nigga, y'all was playing like they was like, well, the Warriors are gonna end up winning anyway, so I'm just out here. That's when James was going crazy and nobody else was really doing shit. And then you get to game 6, James trying to go all ham. As inefficient as he was, nigga still ended up with like 32 points. But the last minute and a half, James didn't even want to play the game no more. The nigga was walking up the court, making sure CP was bringing up the ball, and then he'd make one little fake cut move to the right, come and get the ball, make a couple dribble moves. If he hit the bucket, he hit the bucket. If he He missed. That's exactly what it was. The last minute and a half. Like it was just like he was like, "Fuck it."
You couldn't really blame you. Well, you can't place the blame on James Harden, but because I think he shot like 11 for 25 or something like that.
11 for 25, exactly.
So I mean, you can't place the blame on him for not being efficient, but I mean, like I think what Clint Capella had like 15 or something like that, but I don't really think they bench stepped up.
They bench is horrible.
And James, like we said, James Harden wasn't taking the best shots,
but he was willing them.
Nigga, not in like the last 5 minutes, he wasn't.
I know he wasn't.
Like at the beginning of the fourth, I think he hit like a couple shots.
Yes, he did.
And then like as the game started closing, he couldn't put up a bucket. But he wasn't really getting to the rack. He was doing that stupid step back.
And he wasn't even. But after Clay hit that lucky ass three, it wasn't lucky. He smacked that bitch and put him up 6. James basically just said fuck it. He was walking up the court, didn't give a fuck.
That's what you call a dagger, bro.
Got him.
They had him. They had him right where they wanted him, but you can say that it didn't matter whether they lost KD or not, because like this is the 7-3-9 team without KD.
Yep.
So I mean the Rockets ain't nothing. Once you take KD out, what do? They just go back to the ball they play, and that's screening everywhere.
Championship basketball.
You're screening everywhere, passing everywhere, and getting open shots.
Yeah.
Oh no, trust me, I know. That's why when Jalen last night was like, "Oh yeah, the Rockets are gonna come back," I was like, "Bruh, the game is over."
I think they would have had a better chance at winning with KD on the court.
Yes, they would have. Those were the only games they won. Were games with KD on the court. But quite frankly, my thing about the team was Mike D'Antoni is a regular season coach with a regular season ass player. That's always the.
So he like Payne Manning.
Yep. That's how I see it. You do all this shit in the regular season. You get to the playoffs, and then it's all of a sudden, oh, the game is too hard for me. Like what, nigga? What? What?
I ain't no playoff. I ain't no NBA player, but I mean the game basically just slows down.
It does. But you don't have time to play like that in the regular season. Because you sitting up here getting up and down, because in all retrospect, you can't really guard. You got people on the floor that can play defense, but they can't really guard. They play the passing lanes, and then again, that means they lead there's a lot of gambling in their defense. Clint is Hollywood, so he don't really even be getting in the paint like that and be trying to dog niggas like he was when he was trying to get the $100 million contract.
He a good role, man.
He a good role, man, but then again, he could step it up a little bit. He could have stepped it up a little bit more in the series.
I definitely think he underperformed in the playoffs, period.
He underperformed this whole season, bro.
I didn't watch the whole season. I've just been paying attention to the playoffs.
He underperformed this whole season. So, quite frankly, I kind of saw it coming once CP just started. Once KD went down and CP just had all this type of confidence. Now I'm like, oh yeah, y'all niggas about to fucking go in this game, blow with y'all head blown high because y'all think y'all about to win back-to-back games and they about to wash y'all asses.
They didn't. They won by 2 with game 5.
Yep. No, I'm talking about last game, man. Nigga, the Rockets were confident coming in game 6 that they was about to whoop their ass.
Right.
They supposed to be.
They just won both games on their court. And now they get to come back home. This is where you're supposed to tie it up. But
psych. Vroom vroom.
They couldn't get it done at the end of the game.
Nope.
Nigga. So honestly, good luck to the Denver Nuggets and Portland Trailblazers tomorrow. That's the battle of the runner-up for the Western Conference this year. Then
Can't do him like that.
Yes, I am. I do not see them niggas, neither of them teams even sniffing a win against the Warriors.
No, it's probably gonna be a sweep.
Mm-hmm.
And then Boogie on track to be back by game 2. Like, I do not see the Denver might pull off one.
I say you gotta give him a little hope.
No.
If Dame come in playing like he was playing against Russ, maybe.
No.
Nah.
I know.
No.
Because Clay gonna be like, "Oh, Steph, you sucking again? Okay, that's cool. I got a little bit more room on my back."
Maybe put out 25, 27.
That shit, man. It's very funny though. It's very funny. Cause CP and James Harden be thinking they really like can't be touched.
They had a nice backcourt.
They were very nice backcourt.
But they just have the same history. They can't do anything in the playoffs.
No, they can't.
You can't have two of those people on the same team.
No, you can't. You have the same player on the same team.
They're not the same player.
They're not the same player.
But yeah, you can't have the same. No, you can't do that. One of them got to go.
Neither of them are gonna go. James Harden is basically, and nobody in the league is gonna trade for Chris Paul.
Hey, washed.
Chris
Paul. Oh.
So yeah, he gonna be.
I can see him maybe. I can see them swapping Kyle Lowry.
Then you got the same problem,
right?
You see where I was going there?
You got the same problem with a younger player.
Or you could do a sign and trade with Kemba.
We really haven't seen Kemba in the playoffs.
We've only seen Kemba once.
I'm about to say,
and you know who he went against?
Bron.
Yes. 4 games. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
I know. He stared Jordan down when he was dunking.
Oh, so
that series.
He was in Miami?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I definitely don't remember that.
Yeah.
It was the year they got beat by the Spurs in 5. Yeah. Destroyed. But,
sure.
Other playoffs, the Bucks washed the Celtics in 5.
Kyrie gone.
Yeah, we did talk about that
Yes,
last week.
They didn't lose.
That's what I'm saying. We was talking about it.
Washed them in 5. I thought it was going to go 6, but when Kyrie shoots 8 for 22, 7 for 22, and then turns around and shoot 3 for 15.
Yeah.
He was just trying to get it over with.
I know what he was trying to do.
It's bad that
you got hella young niggas on one team.
It's not even as bad that you even do that. Like, you're not gonna even try to put up a fight.
Right.
He did though. But if you watch the games, bro, none of the young nucleus seems interested in playing basketball with Kyrie.
Because he's not interested in playing with them.
But the thing is, like, you're not interested in playing with me because y'all niggas got all that success last year. So y'all come in a year saying, we don't even need your ass. That's not how you do shit. That's the fucked up dynamic. And that's why I never agree with people talking about Kyrie doing this, Kyrie doing that. Kyrie said a lot of fucked up shit this year. I can say that. That could have been kept in private. But them little niggas came in with the big head. That's why Terry Rozier said what he said the other day. He said, everybody knows that if anybody out of everybody, I got treated unfairly. I sacrificed the most, but I don't bitch and moan and complain about it. Bro, like, Kyrie's better than you.
No doubt.
I understand go ahead, my bad.
No, I was gonna just say that a lot happened in the season, like even with Gordon Hayward coming back. But like you said, like they have what? You got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Gordon Hayward. They play the same position, and they
got 4 of the same people,
and they do literally the same thing. So even with Gordon Hayward coming back in, who is starting, Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum?
Jason.
So,
Gordon and Jalen was coming off the bench.
So basically, he like Jalen's growth got stunted because you putting older, who Jalen has way more promise than Gordon Hayward.
Yeah,
and
Gordon
you
is
seen that
10
last
years
year.
in.
Yeah, you seen that last year. So you stunted his growth with that, and then he's playing beside Kyrie, so he's going to have to take a back seat regardless. So like, he really can't show you his full potential.
I feel that, bro. And that's why I said I'm not blame. I don't blame Kyrie for how they season ended up. But quite frankly, everybody got to take something. And that young nucleus, you can see that, bro, I wasn't really interested in playing basketball with you from the get-go. If we all the way want to be real. But you are Kyrie. And you are our leader. But when they was basically treating it as, nigga, we went to the Eastern Conference Finals and took Bron to 7 games. You ain't do shit. That's what they're saying.
Well, it's true.
It's true. But then again, that's just like telling somebody, oh, okay, we got this banana split with 3 bananas, hella ice cream with nice ass big ass fluff of whipped cream, and I'm about to put this machino cherry just to put it on top. No, fuck that cherry. What?
Fuck that cherry.
It was a bad move. Kyrie wasn't a good fit there.
It wasn't a good fit there. And Kobe made that stupid ass trade just cause.
It wasn't a good fit.
Like, but my whole thing about it is we'll see, because Kyrie is definitely out of Boston. We know that.
He going to the Lakers.
We'll definitely see how you guys progress without Kyrie Irving. You still got Gordon Hayward.
They might do something without him. Like
Jason
for
gonna probably.
sure.
Yeah,
Jason's gonna flourish.
Yeah, he's gonna become a starter next year. But Gordon, they can't do nothing with Gordon Hayward.
Well, Al's contract is up too, so
He might bounce too.
I feel like he's gonna bounce. He wants to get a ring. He's not gonna win a ring with them. And so, Toronto and Philly, Game 7. Philly probably gonna take it.
Hell yeah.
Kawhi probably end up in the Clippers, or honestly, I feel like he's gonna stay in Toronto.
He might.
I would stay in Toronto.
But if he do, then
I'd stay in Toronto, bro.
I don't know if I want to play.
I don't feel
with
like
Kyle Lowry.
But I don't feel like the Clippers just become this star-studded or this great team if you just add Kawhi to it.
They don't. Like Kawhi has a team right now. You got Mark, Pascal, or whatever the
Pascal, you got
Pascal.
it.
I mean, you got
Fred
Kyle
VanVleet, nigga, and Kyle is good.
in the regular season.
I say yeah.
That is
Getting
so
paid
fun.
$100 million.
$100 million, bro. This nigga, $100 million, dude. He getting paid $100 million. Oh my god! But honestly, this playoffs pretty much, besides the Thunder getting their ass washed in 5, pretty much is on par with what I think it was.
It's a nice playoff season.
It's pedestrian, but it's nice to watch.
I ain't watched none of it yet. Besides,
because it's still basketball. It's still basketball, so it's gonna be exciting. But it's pedestrian as fuck.
Man, we all knew it was going. You know, it was gonna play out like this, basically.
Yeah, Warriors gonna make the final for sure.
Yeah,
So
I do think if they go against the Bucks,
It's gonna be a good series.
they have a good
series.
they have a good chance of going 7 for the first time in 3 years. It's just how do you counteract Clay?
Yeah, I want to see the 76ers go though.
The 76ers don't have shit on the Bucks, bro. That's the thing. All the Bucks about to do is play a zone and make the 76ers try to shoot, and they can't.
Say no, they can't.
So it's just like it's not really gonna do nothing. And Giannis is probably gonna go fucking ham.
Yeah, he been going ham this whole.
He's practically unstoppable at this point.
Yeah, Kyrie had a point though.
What?
When he was talking about, he was like, when you got a guy that just comes down and every play he's shooting 2 free throws. He was like, it fucks up the flow of the game. It slows down the game, and now we have to sit here and wait for him to make or miss these free throws, and then we got to get back in. I was like, well, that's the game of basketball, but then I understand your point because every other possession, this nigga Giannis is getting foul called.
He ain't getting fouled though.
I think it's getting beat up. I understand him though. Like that's the thing though. Like you pick and choose who you want to call fouls for. So on any given day, you're gonna just give all the foul calls to him. But then again, Kyrie, you're like the best finisher in the league. Go to the hoe. Get the foul call.
I say yeah.
But Kyrie
it's
scared
not
because of it. I know it ain't. And Kyrie pulling this game back from the basket.
He don't want to get beat up.
Yeah, that nigga had 4 different surgeries in like 5 years. I wouldn't want to get beat up like that either. But hey, I always watch basketball because I love the sport, but I'm not really too fond of these playoffs.
That's because Brian ain't in it.
Of course. But speaking of Brian, the Lakers are still a fucking shithole right now.
They don't even got a head coach.
Or
president.
Tell us about it.
Or a president. I'm not gonna be here.
Oh, that's shit.
That is hilarious, man. Then Tyloo he ain't even want to take that contract, that 3-year shit.
Yeah, Tyloo said he wanted 5.
He deserved 5.
I don't know.
Honestly, if they want to give Brian what he wants, he deserves 5.
Brian is only signed for 3 more years. I'm gonna sign your dumb ass for another 3 years.
So then keep Tyloo
for another 2 years after them 3 years.
No, just.
I'll sign the extension when we win a championship.
No, I understand because like what has Tyloo proven besides having LeBron? So I understand. I don't think it was it would depend on what the money was, but like I don't disagree with the contract length. Yeah. Like nigga, you have to prove yourself. You have LeBron James. You have the best player in the world. So
and if it was 3 years, 70 mil, Tyloo, bitch, what are you doing?
He deserved more than 70 mil.
What? As a coach?
He's not a proven coach for them.
I think he is.
We know he won the finals because he had Kyrie and LeBron James. That's
nigga, he still had to put the game plan together.
Yeah, he had to.
What game plan? Give it to LeBron James and Kyrie. And if K loves open, give it to him.
You did coach them the rest of that season.
Well, I ain't got no type of system, bro. You just throwing niggas out
there. Who are you? Get in.
I mean, Janet. They all record coach.
No, his rotations was pretty good. Though.
No, his rotations were lovely. That's what I loved about him.
Yeah, his rotations was good. I just don't think
he knew how to take niggas out and put them right back in the game on time, bro. That's the reason why they won that finals that year, though.
Yeah, I just think they give him a little too much credit.
Yeah, he's a great offensive. He is a great coaching mind, though. Don't get me wrong, it's great, but he wanted 5 years for stability. My whole thing was, Tyloo, take the 3-year contract, prove yourself in the first 2 years, and sign the extension.
I mean, cost of living out there, he need that extra bread.
Ooh, man, fuck that, bro.
No,
fuck that, man.
No,
like, and my whole thing about Tyloo is like, okay, that's good that you wanted to 5 years, but you're only doing 5 years out of your own interest, and not out of the actual Lakers franchise interest, and that's why they said no, nigga. You want 5 years because you want 5 years, not because you want 5 years with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, and I knew Ty Lue was gonna walk away anyway. And Brian don't really give a fuck because Brian already said I'm staying out of everything when it comes to you selecting the coach and you selecting the upper management as well.
I mean, yeah, I would too.
So you don't feel like he should say something?
He should say something, but other than that,
what should he say?
he need to let them know what he want and what he need.
I feel like that's been expressed already. I feel like that, and
not hard enough.
But then again, like I'm not about to say nothing because first of all, I already received the stigma of I run every franchise. If I want somebody traded, it's going to get traded because I asked for it and I demanded it, and it's not true.
It is true.
No,
it's very true.
It's not true.
What?
I don't think it's as true as what everybody try to make it out to be. I know he probably the whole 7-man for and 80 tree. You really think he said that, bro?
I doubt that he said that. But
I'm pretty sure he'd be like, okay, I'll do one, Anthony Davis. I'm pretty sure he didn't say go give away 7 players in the first round draft pick and the second round draft pick to get Anthony Davis.
He probably at least wanted to give away 3.
No, Brian, bro. Brian, he too fucking smart to give away three of the top young talent in the league.
He ain't had to give away the young guys.
Well, that's what the Pelicans would have won. But I'm pretty sure, like, he probably would have gave up KCP. They would have probably threw in Brandon Ingram and Zubac with a first round.
That's fine.
That would have been cool, but
give them up.
Magic got on the fucking phone. Yeah, everything is for sale. What?
Everything.
You having a fire sale.
Right. Everything's 40% off. Everything must go.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even you, bro.
I think he not really expressing what he want for real because he got other shit going on. He still got money coming in either way it go.
So you think he in LA to just end his career and just sit there?
Not
and
necessarily in his career. He wants another championship for sure. But at the same time, if money's coming in faster and more frequently than NBA money,
they think he's getting paid $40 million a year. Motherfucker, I won a championship.
I mean, but he should still be used to that money anyway with his Nike contract. He get a check every day. He get a check every day.
God damn, I totally forgot about the lifetime deal with Nike. But I do feel like he should say something to the fans.
He should.
To the fans, not to the organization. I do feel like
if he says something to the fans, the organization will hear it.
And
I don't think he owed them nothing.
But it's not that he owes the fans anything. I just feels like he just says say something to the fans. I'm here. Like, don't think that I'm not committed to y'all. That's what I do want to hear that out of his mouth. Or some type of, because he did mention in the shop, like he was taken back by the whole Magic shit. Because Magic didn't tell nobody, and they was in the same facility when you decided to do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the gym and in the locker room, nigga. You over in the other practice gym having a press conference about you stepping down. You couldn't walk over to the gym and tell the motherfuckers in here we working out. You could have stopped this. Hey, y'all, I'm about to step down. You could have let us know.
I'm not gonna be here.
Shut the fuck. Like, and then the little dickheads standing outside the Staples Center yesterday, the protesting shit. That was so fucking stupid.
The Clipper dude had me dead.
Oh yeah, that nigga was fucking funny. He was like, "The Lakers era is dead.
It's dead. It's over."
But the little white kid with the fucking entitlement. My uncle had Magic Johnson. My older brother had Kobe. I have LeBron. He hasn't done anything for us. He needs to go. Bruh. I was looking at this fucking video. I'm like, you fucking entitled fucking purple-headed yogurt slinger bitch. Like,
it's not even a year.
Right.
What do you want him to do?
And he was injured for like 20 games.
For 20 games, bro. And y'all niggas wasn't good. Y'all niggas wasn't good.
That's
the
why-
roster was built horribly.
That's why I say he doesn't really owe the fans anything. Like they had no hope before he even came to LA. So like I'm a LA fan, so it's like LeBron's here now. Like you have hope. Who was our best player before Bron came?
Yeah.
Probably or Julius
I say
Randle.
Julius was definitely y'all best player.
Like so he doesn't owe the Lakers anything. Like if he gives us a championship, like of course I'll be happy to see like that come back to LA finally. But I'm just glad to see like some hope. Like nigga, we've been out the playoffs for 6 years. We only missed the playoffs before that 5 years for the whole franchise.
7 years.
Oh, it was 7 now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's the last 7 seasons. 12 was the last time.
So, nigga, be grateful. That's all I'm saying.
Quite frankly, that's what I said when he ended up signing with the Lakers. Because everybody knows I did not want the nigga to sign with the Lakers at all. I either wanted the nigga to stay in Cleveland or take your fucking ass down to Houston. That's where I wanted him to go, quite frankly. Everybody, it wouldn't have worked. Yes, the fuck it would have.
He would have been Saudi.
I don't think he would have been Saudi.
No. He would have had to deal with what just happened last night.
They wouldn't have lost if they had Bron.
Yeah, but he would have still had to deal with what he dealt with last night, whether they won or not. But the team would have been on his back like always. Of course. So he would have had to deal with it.
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
I don't know how that would have worked.
I don't know how that would have worked out, but it would have worked.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because James Harden always got the ball in his hands.
But Bron probably would have did what he did last year in Cleveland. When, okay, you gonna have the ball, but nigga, I'm about to have who in the post? Who's gonna check me? Draymond? Okay, that's fine. I'm about to foul him out. Then they're gonna throw Clay at me.
We're not about to play Draymond like he a sucker or something.
Right.
Well, he's almost fouled out of every game this series. So you telling me if he would have been playing Bron, he wouldn't have fouled out?
I don't think so.
Wow. Back. But yeah, I wanted him to stay in Cleveland anyway, or go down to Houston. I don't know why he decided.
You know why?
Lakers fans are so fucking unappreciative.
He want that show money.
Like even with Kobe, them motherfuckers was still, we want more. We want more. We want.
Shut up.
Yes, they weren't.
Who?
I said they weren't.
Who?
The Lakers fans?
That's what I'm saying. Who? What Lakers? Like what Laker fans? He got 5 ships for us.
You didn't have to fucking say that. He got 2 ships, y'all. But
without no Kobe, there would not have been no rings.
Right.
And vice versa. Man, Shaq wouldn't win no rings by himself, bro.
Smoking.
You're smoking.
3 and 6.
What the fuck? Hey, okay, we gonna move up from Bron and Lakers because I don't even want y'all niggas talk about my nigga no more. But
no, we can talk about the Warriors.
I really don't want to talk about the Warriors, quite frankly. But KD's hurt, which I kind of think it was more than just a strained calf.
We can talk about the hidden warrior that they got.
Who?
Ayesha.
Did you just call her the hidden warrior?
She is a hidden warrior because she comes out with these fucking crazy ass statements every year because her husband sucks in the playoffs for a nice little stretch. So every year she comes out with a hot take. This year, oh my gosh,
The whole groupies thing and insecurity stuff.
Now, can you pull up that clip and play it for us?
No,
okay.
It's hard to find. I tried to find that clip. I couldn't even find it.
I'll put it in.
But as you may know, she was on the Red Table Talk along with her sister-in-law Sidel and her mother-in-law. I don't know the mother's first name, but
not important.
Kind of Mrs. Curry. So they were all on the Red Table Talk with
you sexy thing. Continue though,
you sexy thing. But of course, with Jada Pinkett and Willow Smith and their grandmama, and Ayesha, they were all talking about, you know, they were talking about their place with like their place in their marriage and society and how they go about different things. Because obviously Dale Curry was an ex-NBA star. Sadell is married to, I don't even remember who she was talking about. I know her husband is something, but she was a All-American volleyball player in college and all that. And Ayesha, of course, is married to fucking Steph Curry. So Ayesha, during the interview, in layman's terms, just talked about how being the wife of Stephen Curry was a bit struggling at times because she is a mother of 3, and sometimes it gets to her to the point where she sees the attention Steph gets from outside people, random people, whether it's on social media platform or when they are out in public or when he's actually on the court doing his job. And she said that she basically gets envious of it sometimes because she will want some outside attention from other males. She said it's wanted just to see, you know, quote unquote, if she still has it. Safe to say it was a complete uproar on Twitter and social media for the past two or 3 days about this interview. And honestly, I'm just gonna.
It's been like a week.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
It's been like a couple days.
It's been since Wednesday, bro.
Really?
Yes.
I thought this came on like Saturday or something.
Nigga, everybody just got word of it on Wednesday.
She did say something last week about Steph's groupies and shit, like how she, you know, she'll just insert herself and everything, like when they come around in his face or whatever. But the other thing was like a couple days ago.
Yeah, the red table talk shit. And I'm just gonna start off, and then we're gonna just yeah, it's complete and utter bullshit. Bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the main thing that I really hate is every woman in the world telling men that we don't know what she's saying. We understand exactly what she's saying. We do. We get it. You're a mother of 3. Having 3 kids by natural birth, it puts your bodies through things. And of course, insecurities manifest for, I wouldn't say some strange reason, but they manifest. And, you know, of course, you have some type of doubt about yourself. And you're married to an NBA superstar. So, of course, it's natural to feel as if, I guess... No, I don't know what you're feeling, Ayesha, because your husband is Steph fucking Curry. He's Steph Curry. I'm sorry. No man alive, besides somebody of Steph Curry's stature, or a nigga that don't give a fuck who Steph Curry is.
Which is a lot of people. A lot of niggas from our city.
Yeah.
But you got to break it down. Those niggas that don't give a fuck don't measure up to Steph. So it's just like, so it's a whole bunch of nobodies. Nobody's going to fucking pursue you. Nobody's going to just be like, oh, you beautiful. We know who you are, Mrs. Curry.
She need to go to the gas station on 55th.
No, she'll die.
No.
She won't get hollered at.
Hey, Mom, come here.
Hey, Mom, come here.
Yo, you
No,
sexy.
bitch, I said come here. I know who your husband is. Run that pocketbook. Pocketbook.
Yeah, she might get that.
Yes. I'm not saying I would, but yes, I would fucking kidnap. Bitch, run it. Get in the car. I don't. Yes, you pretty and all, bitch, but you a check too. Come on.
Get your phone up. Call him.
FaceTime this light skinned motherfucker.
Right. Tell him I want 300 mil.
Wow, Steph gonna come and beat my ass if I ask for 300 mil. Nigga, you tripping. But quite frankly,
You don't think it's worth that much? But no.
I just think it's bullshit. Because shoe another foot, obviously. If Steph comes out on a social media induced show and says, "Damn, it would be nice to get random attention from females. Just to see if I still got it." What? Everybody would crucify that man.
Yeah. Steph Curry wants to cheat on his wife.
That would be the first headline, man. That would be the first headline. Steph Curry lookalike is caught with dark-skinned girl.
That's my
Steph Curry was without a dark-skinned girl. Steph Curry lookalike. like, and then niggas sitting around like really, and then I hate males of this generation because you got the half ones that be like, "Oh yeah, fuck a bitch, fuck a slut," and they just be dogging them, and then you got a quarter of them that be like, "Oh, it's okay, I understand," and guys are just idiots, and then you got the fourth. This is me, bitch. I understand. It's stupid though. Like, I'm sorry.
It's stupid as hell.
It's stupid. I'm part of that fourth, and actually, a couple of females that I actually talk to and actually associate with were on Twitter talking about how we as men are just stupid. Honestly, like one of them really called us stupid because we just didn't understand. And then, you know, of course, it's a male-driven world, and you're never yes, and you're never gonna understand where she's coming from.
I don't think so.
But everybody says that women run the world, though.
Hey, I don't get it. It's like the ultimate paradox to me.
Yeah.
Cause 1 minute y'all bitches is it, and y'all everything is. Oh, I'm sorry.
You beautiful
1 minute.
creatures. You beautiful.
Women
creatures.
women take it as, oh well, all she's saying is that a random compliment from a male from the opposite sex that's not Stephen Curry is wanted. It's unwarranted, but it's wanted. Can y'all please make sense out of that? How does that even make sense? And then y'all go as far as saying, well, that means Steph ain't doing his job at home. He ain't making her feel beautiful. He ain't waking up telling the most beautiful woman in the world that she's the most beautiful woman in the world. What?
Can we be honest? That doesn't happen.
All right.
It doesn't. It does, because I tell Mercedes she's pretty. She's beautiful. I do tell her. I don't wake up and just be like, "Oh, you so beautiful."
Have breakfast in bed ready for her and shit.
I do that sometimes.
I'm talking about like every day.
Oh no.
Like,
No, ain't no fucking sunshine and roses, bitch. like, like my whole thing is like, and they treat it like this nigga is, first of all, and I hate to say it, but basketball is his profession.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be on the road. Hey, and newsflash, half of those road games, she's with him. She's a stay-at-home wife and a chef. She doesn't have a restaurant she cooks in. She cooks for her husband and her 3 kids.
That's smooth. She's
Like
happy.
y'all acting like this nigga is negligent towards his wife and family because she felt as though that she needed to express that a couple likes and a couple, hey baby, you gorgeous from a different nigga not named Stephen Curry.
That's my whole thing. Does she even get those? I should go through her comments on social media.
She has 6 million fucking followers, nigga. I'm pretty sure she gets random attention all the time.
She be getting everything, man. She get every unwanted thing that these females say they don't want.
Go ahead, Wayne.
No, y'all go ahead. I'm just getting aggravated.
Well,
Because she don't want to see the movie. Because I want to see it already.
Dang.
So she's saying it's pointless.
It's not pointless.
what?
Continue.
Yeah. I just sounded like Russ. But I
don't know.
I really don't understand though. Like,
I think it's because she knows at any point in time he can just leave her. If he wanted to. This
nigga just turned it all cold-blooded. God damn.
If he really wanted to, he could leave her at any point in time. for another woman and still be fine. I think that's where
That was so dark.
I guess.
Oh my god.
But I mean, why else would she want to think something like that?
Honestly, bro, you want to know why I think she said it? Is because honestly, if women need, I wouldn't say need, but they
crave attention.
They crave it.
Yeah.
Even if they get all the love and attention from their significant other that wakes up next to them and does everything possible to make sure they're happy.
They crave attention.
I want a little bit more. I get enough, yes, of course, but I want a little bit more just to add a little bit on top that Moschino cherry. Like,
that's okay.
No,
it is.
It is okay. It's okay to feel like that. It's okay to express that. Do I feel like she should have did it on a social media based show? No, I don't feel like that. But she did, and she was able to because she's who? Steph fucking Curry's wife. It goes all the way back to that point. You're Steph Curry's fucking wife.
But like, who just looking at Ayesha Curry like I just want to take her back to the crib, bro?
That's what the fuck I'm saying, dude.
Like, I don't think she's ugly, but like I just don't find her attractive to the point where if I seen her walking down the street, she just basically like another chick, a
regular pretty face.
Yeah, like what's so special about you?
She light skin. I'm about to send y'all this meme real quick.
But like, I just don't understand, and
gonna die.
And it's really to the point of why can't men say that now? Like, I'm going to go to the Me Too movement. This is the first time I've ever entered this movement, but I'm going to. Why can't men say that? Because I damn for sure. I'm sorry to say it. I damn for sure know that. When a woman outside of my relationship says you're handsome, I'm guarded about it a little bit. Like, bitch, did Mercedes send you? Like, what is you talking about?
I'm handsome.
I'm handsome, bitch. No, I'm not. Who the fuck sent you? Like, that's how I am, and most men are like that when it comes to outside compliments from women. Bitch, who is you?
I don't even get that.
Where are you from?
Exactly, bitch. Let me see your followers on Instagram. Let me see.
What's your last name?
Like, bitch, you lying. Like, and now it's okay for women to just come out and just be like, you know what?
I would seen that.
I would.
She do look like him too.
You're right.
That's accurate.
Hey, this nigga is the ultimate definition of, hey.
He's honestly one of the best androids.
He is, but got his ass whooped. Whooped. That nigga got whooped, bruh. But yeah, she does look just like Android 19. But like that's what I'm saying though. Like.
But shit, I mean.
And then again, it is about insecurities, of course. But then again, I'm not married. I'm not even gonna talk about marriage values to the fullest extent because I truly don't know everything about marriage. But last time I checked, if you have an insecurity with somebody you've been married to for 9 years, been together with 13 years, I'm pretty sure they're going to do anything in their power to make sure you don't feel that way. Yeah. Or they're going to reassure you not to feel that way.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, that's usually how relationships go that actually mean something. But quite frankly, I see a lot of women talking about a relationship that they know nothing about. And I'm not even talking about Ayesha and Steph's Curry relationship. I'm talking about a successful relationship. Mm-hmm. Like half of the women that's sitting here talking about, oh, she deserved this, she deserved that. Y'all bitches can't even keep a nigga really interested in who you are. So how could you ever even speak on, oh, this is how she feels? Why do you literally take pictures on Instagram because you know you're pretty and you want to hear it from the top of the mountains from random men? Right.
That's the area.
Right. And y'all wonder why half of us don't even be giving y'all bitches the time of the day. Because y'all sitting here desperately looking for a affirmation and attention from random ass niggas that you don't even know or even want to know or should even desire to get attention from.
Because they want a rich ass skimming ass nigga. That's why.
Yeah. You know, one of them bitches is in jail.
It's for scamming. Free JT.
Keep that bitch where she at.
No.
But quite frankly, like and that's my biggest hang up about it, because y'all hoes is sitting here talking about we don't know what we talking about, but y'all don't even know how to be in a relationship with a nigga that likes you. Literally. And that's not and whoever watches this episode, like, I know a lot of y'all gonna watch the episode and shit. Hit the subscribe button. But like, I'm not taking a dig or a shot, but I'm telling what's real. Yeah. That's just like me actually really being able to speak on how Steph could react to this situation.
He probably blew up a lot.
I don't think he probably blew up. I'm pretty sure he was aggravated. I'm pretty sure he was upset about it.
Shot a couple threes.
But then again, like, he probably already knew about the conversation that was gonna be had on the Red Table Talk anyway.
Yeah, they got that kind of relationship. I'm pretty sure it looks, the way they broadcast some of their stuff, it looks like they have a healthy relationship to where they can talk about those things.
Y'all bitches can't relate. That's another thing. Put that in the can't relate pile for y'all hoes. But y'all sitting here, literally telling men that we can't relate to how she even feels or knows what she talking about, because all we thinking about, oh, bitch, you a hoe because you want some attention from another nigga. No one called her a hoe.
I would have.
Really?
Nah.
I'm about to say, damn, I didn't think she was. I didn't instantly be like, bitch, you a hoe.
I didn't believe it when y'all first sent it to your group message, and I didn't even watch it for like a couple. I think it might have been like a day, or it might have been like a couple hours. I don't remember, but like when I heard it, like I understood it, but it was just like you said in the beginning, like it's still dumb.
Yeah,
dumb as shit.
He's giving you all the attention that you want. He's giving you everything that you need.
Right. I don't understand why you even want to crave attention from outside men. And like I said, like, why is that okay for you to want that?
It might be because he lacking.
Oh yeah, let me do it in a voice. Well, she probably wouldn't seek outside attention if Steph was doing her job. His job. Asterisk his. Period. Shut your dumb ass up. I swear, bro, that was the most, like, I was really upset on Twitter, like, reading this shit about this. I'm like, y'all really blowing the situation up, first of all.
Can't be lacking if you got 3 kids with her.
And been together for 13 years.
Right. So it can't be that.
It can't be like oh yeah, I don't like what you putting down, bro, no more. I don't like the way you treat me. I don't like none of that. But because she mentioned that it'll be nice to get a couple compliments from outside attention, women took it as, Steph, you ain't doing what you supposed to do. Yep. And then a lot of men took, a lot of the dumbass men, of course. Oh, but you a hoe. But you a hoe. How you married to Steph Curry, but you want to talk to other niggas? Who said talk to other niggas? You illiterate ass, dumbass niggas. All she said was, it would be nice to get a couple compliments.
Hey, you need me to pump your gas?
Like any logical person knows, like, okay, yeah, that's natural human emotion.
Oh, this you in the rolls? Yeah, I'll pump your gas for sure.
In the rolls though. But yeah, like, that's natural human emotion. I'm not and it's like, but shoe another foot, Steph is crucified over those comments.
Yeah.
And honestly, niggas will bash Steph if Steph said that. Oh, you a dumbass nigga. Oh, you gonna give up Ayesha Curry? Like, niggas really like it's no give and take.
Yeah, it wouldn't be no one in that situation if a man was to say that, especially a married one.
Like, imagine if Bron said that shit. I don't know why Bron would say that shit. It would be quite asinine. But
any public figure who said that who was married will get crucified for that.
Barack.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow. The black. Honestly, I'm sorry. So the black community would turn on him so fast.
I just want to.
He just another ain't shit Chicago nigga. Exactly what he did. Like,
but honestly, I would like to have this conversation. Cause like I had it with my girl and she said the same exact thing. She understand where she coming from.
Right.
I wouldn't have had the conversation with Ari. I don't know.
She basically said that it keeps guys on their toes.
But does Steph need to be on his toes?
That's what the fuck I said. I was like, man, what?
I could see some regular shit or some rocky shit, but.
We see stable relationship,
but I feel like that's kind of like testing your dude though.
Yeah,
like, why would you want to do that?
Keeping me on my toes. What the fuck? Why I gotta be on my toes? I'm supposed to be comfortable. Right. I'm supposed to be ready to fucking spread out the blocks.
But when you get comfortable, that's when
the shit happens.
Exactly. ain't no winning, bro.
Oh, you gonna cut this part out because I gotta pick that up.
Man, that shit.
It's no way to win, bro.
I said there's no way to win.
Oh, fuck.
At all.
Bruh. That shit was just so fucking funny, man.
It really is true. Women run the world.
But they can
they
get
just
comfortable.
don't know how. I think that's what it is.
What? They don't know how to run the world?
They run it, but they don't know how.
Of course. They like any super villain.
They got a cause and everything.
like I got a cause, nigga. I'm about to win this shit. I might get over a few times, but in the end, Superman's about to come down and smack my ass.
Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom.
I don't even think they super villains. They might be anti-heroes.
Bruh.
Oh, shit. They just need some guidance.
Man, they need something.
Oh, shit.
They need a rule book.
Man, they don't even have a rule book for them damn selves. Like, they ain't about to have no rule book for fucking running the world. They just in there. They gonna be like, shit, you know what? I'm about to pull something out this fucking bag.
Period.
Period with a T at the end. Wow. This is gonna be the new moniker of I'm about to end everything. I want a 4 for 4 with hot sauce and fucking a root beer float. Period.
Or I'm gonna air this bitch out.
Period. Did you hear me? Period. I'm sorry. Go ahead with your order.
Oh my God. This world is gonna turn into shambles.
Oh my God. Period. Oh my God. This is gonna be another good clip. But yeah,
insecure shit dead. I mean, I get it.
It's not dead. I love insecurities because it's not that they keep you on your toes, but it does allow you to constantly work on your relationship and get to know your partner on a different level every day.
Yeah, that's a pros and cons.
Like, that is the one thing I do love about insecurities, because what people don't understand is insecurities are just thoughts. They're just thoughts. Just how everybody wants to say, well, if you put positivity out, you're going to get positive things to happen. Well, with insecurities is more so a thought. A thought about yourself that you don't feel good enough. And that's what an insecurity is. And if you have somebody that's constantly there, that's actually like reaffirming you and against that, that's what a relationship is. That's what half of y'all hoes don't know what y'all talking about when y'all talk about, oh, Steph must not be doing his job at home. She's able to talk like this because he is doing his job at home. That's why she's comfortable with going on a social media platform and speaking these words, because she knows she can go to her husband and actually have a conversation about this shit, and he actually will sit there, listen to her, and take heed to what she's saying and work with her insecurities and get through that. Y'all bitches just see shit for what it is, that surface level shit. But yet and still y'all want to talk about how men don't understand what she's saying.
Yeah, we don't. We stupid. We don't know shit.
I know I'm dumb.
Hello.
I'm ready to take my picture, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I come upstairs or just stay down?
That's what she said. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Everybody gonna look at it different for sure. It's just more so, I don't know, more so how they handle their own shit. And everybody just need to start worrying about it pretty much. I mean, yeah, it's been brought out to the public, but at the end of the day, they're the ones that gotta fix whatever problem it is that they have. We can complain and talk about it all we want to from the outside. And just because we see some of it from the outside, probably a little bit more than what we should, but like it's not, our opinion isn't gonna help unless they're seeking our help, you know. But they're not about to just see no regular fan or no regular just anybody help.
That's why y'all hoes on social media talking about how y'all wish y'all had certain shit. Y'all wish y'all had a nigga like Steph.
Relationship goals.
Y'all wish y'all had that.
They wish they had Steph. They wish they had Nipsey.
Y'all wish y'all had Norbert Carter III. But I'm just saying, like y'all wishing for things that y'all, I don't even think some of y'all are even gonna be able to handle ever in life.
You gotta.
And I do blame that on the internet, though.
Yeah, because
all this is to blame on the internet.
Mm-hmm. They see what, you know, monkey see, monkey do. So it's like they see the goals that they want because they see other people doing it, instead of setting their own relationship goals and showing off that shit. They want to do what other people doing. Like, oh yeah, we doing this, we just look better and all this other bullshit. Shit stupid.
It's funny, but we not gonna end the show on this shit.
Fuck that.
I am gonna end the show on a lower note, though. As you can see, our cast member Cam is not here. His aunt recently passed. Actually, just passed. So when you see this, go blow up his Instagram, send him love, send him prayers. So in honor of him not being here, we not gonna close out the show like we usually do, but it's your host Norb.
She got Nate.
And it's Young Weezy.
And that's
Weezy.
And we out. Peace.
Peace.